my channel, Prodigy Kids. My goal is to make learning fun and interesting because knowledge is power. Today we're going to talk about the Black Pharaohs of the 25th Egyptian Dynasty. The nearly 100-year reign of these pharaohs has been largely ignored, but today we'll shine some light on this important part of world history. Before we get into this presentation, be sure to like and subscribe to my channel so you can stay up to date on all the great information I have for you each week. Let's get to it! According to the written history kept by the Egyptians, there are 31 Egyptian dynasties, not including the Macedonian and Ptolemaic periods. Today we'll focus on the 25th Egyptian dynasty, also known as the Nubian dynasty. This line comes from the kingdom of Kush in what is now northern Sudan. They reigned over all of ancient Egypt from 744 to 656 BC. Ancient Nubian cultures were refined and cosmopolitan as the region served as a major trading center for goods from the African interior, Arabian desert, and Mediterranean basin. As with most regional trade hubs, the convergence of cultures created opportunity for advancement across all spectrums of study. African literature, art, and technology would make its way back to lands from which traders originated. Interestingly, Kush was conquered by the Egyptians during the time known as the New Kingdom, which spanned from 1550 to 1070 BC. This occurred several hundred years before the rise of the Kingdom of Kush, but the influence left by the Egyptians was indelible. From its capital in Napata, Kushite civilization shared many cultural connections with Egypt. Egyptian ceremonies, religion, and rituals made its way into Kushite society through marriages between Egyptian and Kushite royal families. Despite the influence that comes as a result of cultures being in close proximity, Egypt and Kush maintained discrete cultural identities. In Egyptian art, Kushites are depicted with darker skin and a cropped hairstyle. Kushites depicted themselves wearing animal-skin cloaks, patterned fabrics, and large earrings. As the New Kingdom period ended, and Egypt entered what is known as the Third Intermediate Period, power dynamics shifted in Nubia. Around 745 BC, King Pi of Kush invaded Egypt, likely for a number of reasons, but the restoration of Egyptian cultural integrity was one of them. The result of Pi's invasion and subsequent victory was the establishment of Egypt's 25th dynasty. He ruled as pharaoh for 31 years. Taharqa, a son of Pi, is regarded as one of the more influential pharaohs of this dynasty. Taharqa commissioned ambitious construction projects in both Upper and Lower Egypt. Under his leadership, temples and monuments were expanded at Memphis, Thebes, and other important cities. Statues of Taharqa and other pharaohs of the 25th dynasty are important artifacts. The Assyrians and Egyptians of the late period attempted to erase Kushite leadership and the 25th dynasty from history by destroying their statues and even removing their names from the historical records. Egypt was ruled by Black Pharaohs for nearly 100 years, but their rule has been ignored in many respects. To acknowledge the dark-skinned African pharaohs as intellectual, politically savvy, and visionary would fly in the face of the false narrative that African people are not achievers. The Kingdom of Kush is probably the most famous civilization to emerge from Nubia. As with most kingdoms, decline set in due to war, political turmoil, and internal strife. These issues are not unique to ancient kingdoms, but modern ones as well. This is something we should all be mindful of. The 25th dynasty ended with the ascent of the more powerful Assyrian Empire. The Assyrians invaded Egypt around 664 BC. The Nubian pharaoh Tantamante retreated from Thebes and later settled in the southern Kushite capital of Meroe. The reign of the 25th Egyptian dynasty and the Black Pharaohs would come to an end. Wow! We learned some interesting things about the Black Pharaohs of Egypt today. Hopefully, you will use this knowledge to help educate others. Well, I hope you enjoyed my presentation. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, stay happy and rise up.